Yo, what's going on, people? Casual greeting as always. I kind of wanted to make this video because I've had some thoughts recently. I know I haven't been uploading as much, but that is because I have been revisiting a lot of, games I used to play in the past. One being Bloodborne on the PS4. And I must say, revisiting games in general, they they really do open up in a closed part in your heart that you used to have when you playing these new games, and it kind of just makes you feel fantastic. Like I was okay, for example, I was playing the DLC for Bloodborne, and when I fought the Orphan of Kos for the first time, which was yesterday. Now, this boss has been claimed to be like the hardest boss in the entire DLC. While I can understand how, I can tell you, even though I don't have footage, I will literally tell you that it took me about 5 or 6 tries to beat the guy. Do you know why? Well, it's because I've had a lot of Elden Ring practice. Now, Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3, in terms of Souls games, were difficult because the enemies and how they swing. So they just swing nonstop, infinite stamina, and all that stuff. And that's wow. And that's what I've had to deal with. So going to Bloodborne, where it's not really like that, it's kind of dumbed down, right? It's an older game, but so being accustomed to all that swinging and stuff, and then going to Bloodborne, it kind of felt easier to fight the Orphan of Kos. And when I realized that, I was like, oh my god, this guy was seriously the hardest boss? And that's not to say that he was a bad boss or anything. It's just, I guess you can say, the training that I've had prior to fighting that guy with all the newer games, Souls games, has prepared me for this exact moment, you would say. Okay? So, with all that, um, I have been playing a bit of Tekken 8 recently, but with Steve. Now, I think I can say that playing Steve in Tekken 8 has made me. Yo, that scared me. Has made me enjoy the game a bit more. And that's because, Steve, he's a boxer, and I love boxing. I do boxing. And that in itself just makes it a bit more bearable. But again, I digress. You can only play for a little bit. So the point I'm making here is there is a bunch of reward and fun in playing old games that you haven't in a very long time, because it makes you really appreciate what you used to have. And speaking of reminiscing of what I used to have, I really do miss my old style of Tekken stuff, with Josie, because smiley guys scare me. Because if you haven't noticed, I haven't really made too many combo videos with Tekken 8. And the reason being is because it didn't really feel that good to do. I don't know, it might be the system in itself. The system itself makes doing combo videos feel kind of clunky, if that makes sense. I don't know, it just didn't have the same oomph that Tekken 7 did, you know? Because you have 3 tiers of combo creation, in my opinion, right? So you have one, you have the informative, which is the combo videos of like, okay, here we go. We have X character, and I'm going to show you combos that you can do with X launcher in X situation. Those types of videos. You have the uh, combo videos, or no, the show off videos, show off combo videos where you have a situation where you're clips basically where you're doing a combo off of a certain situation during a live match, right? And then you have the CMVs, which are my favorite, the combo music videos. And that is what I did with Josie for a very long time. Combo music videos. Because there's a lot of soul in making videos like that. And I don't really feel that in Tekken 8, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I haven't been doing them or tried to make an effort in doing so, which is really sad because uh, now that I'm playing Steve a lot more, I kind of wish I could like do my own Steve combo videos or whatever. But not exactly the case. Now I just casually play it and that's about it. Dude, I'm really trapped in here, aren't I? But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at now. Um Pretty soon I'm going to be getting into different fighting games in general, which is pretty exciting. I think Virtual Fighter's coming out very soon. I'm going to be trying that. I have a bunch of games on my wish list that I'm going to try out, which is going to be sweet. I think my channel in general has turned into some sort of shitpost central now and not really what it used to be, which is fine and all, but sometimes I do miss the good old days of like, oh my god, I have an idea. Let me post this combo online and see what people think about it. Now it's kind of just like me sitting here and asking questions and talking about things that I enjoy and all that stuff, which again, I kind of feel like that that sort of direction that I'm heading in or already in, who am I kidding? Feels a bit better, more organic and alive, I would say. Uh, so if you're still listening to this, looking at this, well, you don't have to look at this because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of lost in here. I may have found a way out. Anyway, um, these days, what do you guys play? What have you guys been playing these days? Do you actually go back to games that you've played in the past and reminisce the good times of, not knowing how to play this certain game, but then all of a sudden you've learned and now you're just like an expert at it? Do you still do that today, or are you still playing the same old games from now? It's just something that I've had on my mind today, honestly, and just wanted to go ahead and share that. I am lost, dude. I can't get out of here. That's crazy. But it. I believe if I were to riff a little bit, holy crap, I made it out. Yeah, if I were to riff a little bit, I think for my channel, uh, my audience has, if they already didn't grow up, I think they're grown up now. So their styles of video interest have changed, which is fine. I just have to find out for myself what is the interest point. You know what I'm saying? And once I figure that out, I can begin to, cultivate, more videos in that style. So this is still an ongoing journey, you know what I'm saying? Um, I'm still trying to get better into fitness, you know what I'm saying? Martial arts. I'm still doing boxing, Muay Thai, you know what I'm saying? I really want to get better at those because dude, I'm trying to look like Steve. If I had to pick a body type that I would like to emulate, is Steve Fox's, because in a sense, in a sense, it's realistic, but it is achievable, but it's going to take a lot of work because I think Steve, realistically, he's probably like 5% body fat, which is insane. I would say 10% body fat is where I would like to be. So that's just a work in progress, you know. Um yeah, dude. I guess in terms of tech, and if I do have some sort of idea, which I did when I uploaded that Steve thing, um I guess I'll bring it out. I did have one idea that I don't want to exactly spoil too soon, that I wanted to do for like each character. Now, when I figure out how I'm going to go about doing it, I will go ahead and, construct a sort of formula for it. But for now, it's kind of just these little talking videos. I think, just little videos like this where I talk, it feels a bit more human, doesn't it? Rather than just, oh, video game and, all that stuff. Because again, I think you guys have grown up a lot. I have grown up a lot, so your style of interests have changed. But I just basically just let me know if you enjoy this style that I'm trying to let on now, because I can do more of these gladly. I love talking about things that I have interest in. It's one of my passions. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way out of this freaking basement. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've made it to this point, and let me know what you've been playing in the past that you are playing now, and how did it make you feel when you started a new game or started that old hobby that you've been doing that you put down and started to pick back up. Yeah, man, just let me know. Later.